we had just been to Art Basel, and he had been, from the first time I met Storm, which was probably maybe a year and a half earlier, he'd been telling me about the story he wanted to create. And at that point, he just said, hey, I want you to be my producer. And we sat down and continued to develop the script for about a period of about 3 months. And that's when we took it out to the market, and we were able to get Will and Jada on board. Richard Jefferson was our first investor in. And in a period of it took us about 8 months from writing the script to actually basically being done to make a shooting. We shot in April of 2016 to get Bolt. So Bolt was training right before the Olympics. So we had a cutoff time with him. So actually the first thing that our actor ever shot was that Usain Bolt scene, because Bolt had to disappear and start training. And
he had never been in a film before.
The lead actor, this is his first film, so he was 21 when he started shooting this film. And so now he's, I guess he's 23 now. And he'd only done Instagram videos before that. So the longest thing he'd done before was 20 to 30 seconds. And had a clip, and now he's been asked to carry an entire film. What do you guys think? He's doing a good job?
Anybody got any questions out there? Put your hands up high, yes.
What made you choose Dale?
Why did I choose Dale? Well, I think now that we've gone through the process, I know there could have been really nobody else. But at the time, what I was thinking was, I need somebody who can play a high school kid. I need someone who's really a runner. You can't take an actor and train them for a few weeks and then look like a runner. It's not gonna work. You need to have form. It takes years of repetition, and he was a runner. I knew Kadeem Wilson, the actor who played the older brother Jermaine. He was cast. He's a phenomenal actor, as you can see. So I kind of knew, okay, he needs to play this guy's brother. He's a unique looking brother. But then when I came across Dale, I was like, them kind of favor though, like, family kind of, it fit, right? And then, what the big challenge was with him was that, as Rob says, on the Instagram videos him do, millennial, I cannot, his ability to focus was crazy, like he was all over the place.
Just like the real character.
Yeah, right? And, but his life story, once I saw him and kind of like connected with him, and I told him about the story, his life story was so similar to this, as in Dale's mom left Jamaica and came to the UK when he was about 5. And his dad left not long after that and went to the US. And Dale was raised by his grandparents, right? And fully. And it's so much so that when we went to shoot the final scenes in Los Angeles, Dale went to Florida. It was the first time he had connected with his dad in, I don't know, about 12 years or something around that. And they reconnected since, and are, building on that relationship more in person. And when we showed this film for the first time at the BFI in February, we all flew over on the same flight, and his mom was waiting for him at the airport, and that was the first time they saw each other in person in 17 years. Right? So you have a youth playing a character, trying to get his family back together, and in doing so, the film itself, is kind of, achieving some of these things that are happening. So it's that kind of transcends the film itself, the fact that he has been able to kind of pull his family closer together in the process. I'm happy y'all were able to see this and can add your voices to the energy of getting this film out there, spreading the word about it. So, a few things, because when you're telling a story, you have to put a lot of yourself into it, and yourself and the people you know. So for me, one, I knew Jamaica been mashing up the place in track and field for as long as I can remember, and definitely for the last decade or two, right? So I know the world is paying attention to what's happening there, whether it's Bolt or Shelly-Ann or Veronica, or any one of these amazing athletes. But as you can see, track and field is really a vehicle to tell a story about a family. You know what I mean? A modern Caribbean family with all our kind of intricacies and issues and challenges in a more realistic way, where it's not just, okay, for this story to have drama, it have to be this big life and death, potentially violent situation, you know what I mean? There is crime, it's in the periphery, there are things that are in the periphery, but it's not centered. So I wanted to tell a story about all of that, and then the story about the Akeem and his mother. I connected to it because I had lost my mom, and I was missing her dearly and processing those feelings. And I thought, what if I could speak to her again? What if I could see her again? So it was then interesting to work with a character that had lost his mom, but if you could only run fast enough, maybe you could get back to her. Maybe you could bring his family back together. So whenever and then there's other things. The Big Brother is very much inspired by My Big Brother. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of people in my kind of world that have inspired a lot of the characters there. Yeah.
And I saw in some notes that you referred to Akeem as a barrel picnic. Can you explain that? Because my parents are Jamaican, I've never heard that saying, so I had to read up on it. Does anybody know what that means? Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's get myself back to Jamaica quickly, sorry. For those that maybe don't know, can you explain that and kind of why you decided to centre it around that?
Yeah, what I mean, barrel picnic is just a way of saying or indicating something you don't know. Is that not so many youths in Jamaica, one parent or both parents, are living away, the US, Canada, UK, somewhere, working, sending back, oftentimes in a barrel, clothes, food, stuff, etc. Bam, bam, bam. So that's where the barrel picnic thing come from. And a barrel is a key piece of like furniture / anything in any Jamaican house, barrel there, right? So for me, that is so normalized, and I was interested in looking into that, but also looking at what are the emotional kind of effects of this type of family separation, because it's not a thing, it's something that's seen